Good day, guys, and welcome to Take Talk. I am Leo Corteras, your host, with my co-host Jess Santolan. Today podcast, we will talk about nationalism. With the help of our guest student from Sinan College, Lucena, we will be discussing nationalism and its role. So today we have with us with John Frederick Oblivias, Mr. Kristen Pagsaligan, Miss Lira May Rianzares, Miss Christine Rodis, and last, Miss Hyacinth Ratoni. Without further ado, our first question is, Miss Jasantolan, what is our first question?
Okay, for today's topic, we are talking about nationalism. And to really know this nationalism, I will start the question for you, Mr. Oblepias. Is nationalism still alive in the Filipinos?
Thank you for that wonderful question. Nowadays, many Filipino forgets the importance of nationalism. Some Filipinos treat Independence Day just a vacation. They don't realize the significance of that day. Our ancestors fought for decades just to get the freedom we deserve. But some Filipinos patronize the culture of other countries rather than our own. I feel that we are being invaded and we cannot do anything about it. You can show nationalism by studying and understanding the history of our country, and we should give respect for our national heroes who died serving the country. Thank you.
Very well said. Mr. Pagsaligan, can you tell us why it is important to have nationalism in every country?
Thank you for question, Ma'am Amtolan. Nationalism aim to preserve and foster the traditional cultures of a country, and nationalist movement have been associated with culture adoptions, but nationalism may lead to sense of superior against those who are not part of the country and even militarism and violence. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that answer. For Ms. Rian Sares, what is the main purpose of having nationalism?
Thank you for your question. For me, having main purpose of having nationalism is an idea and movement that promotes the interests of a particular nation, as in a group of people, especially with the aim of gaining and maintaining the nation's self-governance of its homeland. Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Rodis, can you share for us how does nationalism affect culture?
We know that nationalism is being loyal or proud where we came from. It can affect culture. For example, I work in US. As a Filipino, I adapt their cultures and enjoy it, even if it's good or bad influence for me. It affects my behavior towards other Filipino. They know I change and they think I'm no longer one of them by adapting the culture of others. And realize what I adapt was not good and unconsciously that I'm being obscene in their eyes. Because of my actions or behavior that is not applicable in our country. Nationalism affects culture by doing what is right and applicable for the modern days. That's the reason the culture might change. Unnecessary happenings on nationalism is a big difference on affecting our culture. We need to think that our actions can affect our country or people where we belong, and not all people can understand the modern world nowadays. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that answer. We fix some learnings for that answer. For you, Ms. Rotoni, as a Filipino, how do you show your nationalism?
I can show my nationalism in a way that I have the qualities of being a Filipino that are known, like being hospitable in a way of entertaining visitors and guests, knowing how to assist them, foreign or Filipinos. I also used Filipino or Tagalog as my mother tongue and my language in communicating daily. We Filipinos are also known for having a positive quality, like being a family-oriented. We are treating everyone as a family and also welcoming them to gain happiness and happiness with each other. Despite the fact that Filipinos stand some K-pop stars, I will never lose my nationalism, my culture and traditions that keep me distinct from all other culture. Thank you.
Very well said. Mr. Oblivious, my question to you is, for you, what is the meaning of nationalism?
Nationalism is a range of political, social, and economic system characterized by promoting the interests of a particular nation or ethnic groups. A nation must free itself from unwanted outsider interference. It is maintaining the national identity based on shared characteristics such as culture, language, political goals, and beliefs in a common ancestry.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Pagsaligan, it is possible to have identity without
Thank you for the question, Sir Quarteros. Maybe it is possible not recognizing your nationalities, but all our identity came from the culture that surrounds us. The identity we possess in the abduction of we see, we hear, we taste, and we feel. Thank you.
Okay, very well said. Miss Rian Sares, how is history helpful to build a nation?
Um, History has often been associated with citizenship, values, especially in forging of national identity and instilling a sense of pride in a common past or in our past. And teaching of nations history contributes to the creation and strengthening of nationalism and national identity. Thank you.
Very well said. Miss Rodis, as Filipino, we know that Dr. Jose Rizal is our national hero. As Filipino, how do Rizal and his work related to Filipino nationalism?
Dr. Jose Protasio Mercado Rizal Alonso Realonda is a Filipino who fought for his country. He was very vocal against Spanish government but in a peaceful and progressive way. Through his writings, he exposed the corruption and wrongdoings of the Spaniards in his country. Rizal contributed essays, poems, allegories, and editorials to the Spanish newspaper La Solidaridad. Most of his writings was centered on individual rights and freedom for the Filipino who suffered back then. With his two novels which No Limitangere and El Filibusterismo, Rizal's novels criticized how Spanish colonial ruled his country and he exposed the wrongdoing of the Spaniards. He showed how he loved his country and fought what is right for the whole Filipino. Now that we're experiencing freedom back then until now in the modern days, we need to protect and love our country, like what Rizal did and other heroes who gave freedom for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Rodis. Very well said. Miss Hyacinth Lotoni, why other people leave their own country?
People leave their country merely to find opportunity in careers, to find a job that could provide the needs of their family. Some need to gain experiences and a new workplace that could help them mature and grow as an individual. Others tend to leave the country because it's their dream or travel goal to explore the diversity in culture, tradition, and history that could make them appreciate one's uniqueness. But leaving our own country doesn't mean we're going to forget our nationality. Therefore, we are like into gaining happiness that somehow different happiness we are experiencing in our own nation. Thank you.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much for Mr. Opias, for Mr. Pagsaligan, Miss Rian Sares, Miss Rodis, and lastly, for Miss Rotoni, to give us learnings, the student of St. Anne College, Lucena Incorporated. Thank you. Everyone, this is Jess Antolan with my partner, Leo Quarteros. Bye and let's take talk to pick a lot of knowledge.